Hey, Chaz and Frosty here. We're going to take you behind the scenes of Prodrive Racing Australia.
Now, in the upcoming weeks, we're going to show you different departments of what happens inside this race team. But today, we're going to show you the boys who work on the car. So let's go.
Booyah.
Booyah. All right, we're going to go look at my car, the Pepsi Max Crew number 5 Falcon. And these two guys are the backbone of my car. We've got Johnny, the number 1 mechanic, and Benny, he's still the number 1 mechanic anyway. They're both number 1s, but Johnny's been here a while. So what's it like, Johnny, working on the cars? And I guess tell the guys what you do. People think you just come back and wipe the champagne off, but what's the process?
Normally come back from race meeting, we assess what damage we've got. If Mark's had any crash into other cars or someone's crashed into him, Benno and I will pull all the bodywork off and we'll send that down to the paint shop, get it all repaired. Then we'll remove the engine, any other components that are due for a service. We'll send that off to each department, and then it all comes back in, and we put it all back together and go to another race.
And what's it like? You know, people often ask, what's it like working on a race car? Is it as good as what everyone thinks it is?
It has its ups and downs. You got to work hard, and depends on how much damage how you bring the car back to us. And I enjoy it. Every minute of it's great, and then love the atmosphere, and it's great to get wins.
Sounds good. Let's go chat to Benny. These guys are ex-racers as well. Johnny was a gun go-karter, so he tells me how to drive sometimes, which is nice. But Benny, also the lap record holder in our racing, which he tells us quite often. He's done a 205.8 on the old surface, which an old car as well. So when we've only done a 205.9 at Bathurst, what's it like to be the quickest bloke in this whole factory?
Oh, it's pretty good. Quicker than you.
You've told me quite a few times, mate, but just one more time, I guess, while the camera's on, you want to tell people what it's like to do a 205.8?
I can't remember. It was a long time ago, and I did it without even realising that's how fast it was.
He's actually got the time tattooed on his shoulder, but these guys are definitely the backbone of my car. You know, when you jump on the brakes, when you drive the car, these guys are the ones that service it, and your life's in their hands, so we appreciate what you do, guys. And I'm going to do a 205.79 this year at Bathurst, just so I can wipe the tattoo off his back about how quick he was. But both ex-racers, both really passionate, and results are due to these guys. So thanks for checking out Car 5.
Over here on Car 6, I found a couple of rough-looking blokes. I've got my number 1 mechanic, Camo, and my number 2 mechanic, Fetus. First, I'm going to start with Cameron, because this is our second take, because Fetus subbed the first one. So, Cameron, what am I like to work with through the year, and what fascinates you about your job?
You're pretty painful, but it's actually pretty good. It's very relaxed, chilled out, and but when you're behind the wheel, it's nice and serious, which is good.
You know, you've been in the game not a long time, but a fair amount of time now, and you've stuck through it with the hard hours and the working with different drivers over the years. But what keeps coming back for more and more?
I know the day you don't get goosebumps on the start line is probably the day you're going to give it away, but as long as you still get a buzz out of it and you still enjoy it, you still come back round after round and do it all over again.
What about you, Fetus? You got a nickname, Fetus. Let's talk about that.
That's a very old nickname now. Goes right back to when I first started my apprenticeship here at PRA. I was sort of a bit of a country boy and moved to the big city and the big lights. And my first trip away was
smoke.
Yeah. My first trip away was Abu Dhabi, and I'd never even been in an aeroplane before. So I was a bit like a deer in the headlights, a little baby wandering around the airport, getting lost, and all the boys had to look out for me. I was like a little baby fetus. So that's how that name come about.
But we also live together. We're actually roomies, which is not many people do that in V8 Supercars as a driver and a mechanic. So when I crash a car, you actually don't talk to me for a couple of days. So, but I still got to cook.
You cook?
No, that's a lie.
It's we have a lot of fun. It's pretty fun. It's sort of like living with a big kid, really.
And pretty much everyone we work with, we're a big family. We're on the road 15 rounds a year, so it's keeps us nice and busy, and we like to spend extra time away from the track to, I guess, get rid of all the anger.